If I want to do comedy, I could go to Uncle Vinny's, I go to Stress Factory, I go to Tips, I go to fucking 9 clubs here, or I go in the fucking city. And that's what people have not understood. That,
right.
You know, it was great. It was a great time in my life. But right now, like I was telling you, I'd rather go to a softball game and hang out with the parents. I just got a call from one of the parents. Can you drop off some weed at the You know, this is what life is all about. It's great. That worked then.
Yes.
You know, when I did that kidnapping, I was doing a couple of those kidnappings. That worked then. I didn't have nobody at home. That worked then, but it wouldn't work now.
Right.
I couldn't leave this morning and go, honey, I'm going to kidnap that dude. I'm going to do a drug rip. I'll be back with $50,000 at lunchtime. You're fucking nuts. I wouldn't even know how to carry a gun anymore and shoot. And I don't know how to do that. Tie somebody up with a rope. I forgot all that shit already. That's not my life anymore. So comedy's my life. Listen, when you're a comedian, it's like being a Hell's Angel.
Right.
It's like being a musician. You know, I didn't make it to the Marines. I didn't make it to a lot of things, but I made it to be a regular at the store. And I got in with a group of guys that mentored me, and I mentored them. We all got a chance to help each other. And this is what this comedy game is. And I see what you're doing. And I'm like, fucking Vic's killing it with the videos but you didn't know what it was. And one day you made a video.
Right.
And you looked at it an hour later and it had 1 million hits.
Yes.
And you're like, holy shit.
And I work hard at it. Me and my manager, I got a great relationship. He's more of a friend than a manager, but he helps me with the videos. I got to come up with different content. You know how hard that is? Every day since 2009, I do characters. I do this over-the-top character, Tony Gaga. You got a guy, I got a guy. It's stupid. I imitate the Giants coach, the Yankees coach. After the games, I do a post-game locker room. I do ticked off Vicks. My mother-in-law used to cook with me. It's hard, man, but I'm working hard, and nobody's helping me and my manager. We're just doing it all on our own. And then when you do some of these clubs, they expect you to promote. Well, fucking help me out, you know? Because Bronx Tale going back, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody fucking
cares. They tell you they care,
right?
But they don't care. And on the hindsight of that, not to insult you or anything like that, I think that a lot of comics relied on that for years. And in today's motto, like today, these comics that are coming up now,
right?
They're gonna have to do that. They're gonna have to. I did it because I didn't want to walk into a room, empty room.
Right.
They don't know how.
But you got to be a comedian first.
Yeah, you have to be a comedian.
Because if they do the video, all right, go on stage. Let me see you kill in front of 1,200 people for an hour. What are you gonna do for an hour that you did in the videos? You know, they don't. You got to be a comedian first.
Well, that's the problem we have. That's the problem that I have. I don't have a problem with this. Like I told a friend of mine the other day, I live in the fucking 70s. I still live by the Pennzoil commercial.
Pennzoil.
You could pay me now, or you could pay me later.
Right.
You want to shoot a video, get 2 million hits. Say you're a comedian, and then you get brought up on that stage. You're gonna get a world of hate. You're gonna be brought into a world that you're not gonna be familiar with. If you want me to tell you my opinion on what's going on with that type of stuff, it's not gonna be good. But what I'm trying to fucking put together is that it's not the natural way to become a comedian.
Oh, absolutely not.
But listen, when you get 1 million views and then your manager goes, hey man, comics are doing this. You should just go up there and talk. Because listen, I've heard the speech that agents give their actor potential.
Agents are bottom feeders.
Yeah, and they'll say like, hey Mike, you were a singer in a band. Why don't you just tell jokes for 45 minutes? And you're like, but I'm not a comedian. Who cares? Just go up there and talk for 45 minutes. And you're like, that's fucking disrespectful to people like me and him and fucking, Jerry whatever and fucking Jimmy and Rich. You're disrespecting the art that we created here, that we've created for ourselves. By writing, so you just want to do it differently. You and I both know that the train ends badly.
Oh, yeah.
That train ends badly. Because you got to MC, you got to feature, and you really got to learn how to MC to control a fucking show, and that'll catapult you up to fucking headlining when you're ready. Anybody who overdoes that,
you got to pay your dues.
You're going to pay your dues. So you can take that money. I would take it too when I was stupid.
Right.
When you're stupid and you're broke, you'll take that money and you'll do things you're not supposed to. One rule I learned off the bat: don't go nowhere you don't belong. Don't go nowhere where you don't belong. If I see you at a club and you come up to me as an agent and go, "Hi, I'm Vic. I'm really funny. What time's your set?" "I'm not here to do comedy. I'm here to support Jimmy Florentine." You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Right.
I want, there's just so many things that have gotten out of control. But in the long run, when you see the YouTubers and a lot of these guys, I wish them a lot of success. I really do.
Well, they found their niche.
But I
good
know
for them.
that their success is not going to be with stand-up unless they go back to the grind.
Exactly.
I saw an interview with some young up-and-coming YouTube guy. Had to be like a year ago. Somebody sent me this thing because of that conversation. This kid's saying I'm going to do comedy differently or whatever. Listen, comedy is comedy. Music is music.
Funny is funny.
Funny is funny. You're not going to change that fucking
Whether
combination.
you're clean, dirty, black or white, ventriloquist, impersonator, fucking Gallagher, Seinfeld, funny is funny.
Except for Yoko Ono. She couldn't make any good music ever. That was just fucking bad, Yoko Ono. Oh, Yoko Ono was just fucking bad. But it just seems that hard work has always been the key for me.
Absolutely.
And yeah, you're going to fucking skate at times. Listen, I've skated a ton of times. I'm skating right now. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, you're going to have to go back and do the work. I'm sorry. I love these things on Instagram. You know, your podcast is worth $1 million a month. Sign with us and we'll teach you.
They haven't a clue.
They don't have a fucking clue.
They haven't a clue.
They don't have a fucking
you got to
clue.
be on stage. You got to bomb. Bombing humbles you. Bombing makes you better, you know? I love these guys. They come off stage. Oh, I fucking killed. Meanwhile, all you heard were crickets.
Yeah, you never kill. Anybody who comes off stage and tells you they kill all the time.
Delusional. Fucking, it's sad. It's wow.
And thank God you get, see, that's the other thing you get. You get experience. You get experience how to deal with people, how to deal with different crowds.
Yep.
How to deal with, I was at a comedy show one time. Beautiful girl kept coming up every week in Seattle. Every week. 10 weeks she was there. Guys were offering her gigs. I'm sitting back there giggling my ass off because this chick wasn't any good. And they put her on a show one night, and I was part of that show. She went up there trying to be a feature act. She was up there 4 minutes, and some guy goes, "Show me your pussy. Just show me your pussy." Like that. This girl fucking, I saw it. She just lost consciousness. She put the mic in, and she walked off.
Wow.
And I never saw her on an open mic again.
Holy shit. How do you follow that?
No, it's not even the following. The thing I'm mentioning is how she thought she was ready to be a feature act after 10 fucking weeks.
Right, of course.
And I sat there and watched it. You know how many times I sat at one night I sat at the Comedy Store with one of these Montreal comics. This motherfucker.
Oh, just for laughs?
Yeah, he was doing comedy like 6 years and went up to Montreal and got like $1 million. And they decided to bring this motherfucker to the store. Like the agents didn't know what they were doing.
Oh, boy.
He walked in with 9 Jews. You know those comics?
Oh, yeah.
When they come back from Montreal, all of a sudden those agents are following you,
Oh,
Jack.
boy.
They're tapping you. They're lighting your cigarettes. They're rubbing your shoulders. You got to see it. Oh, I had a friend that got a $500,000 deal. I knew when the deal didn't go through because he wasn't with him. Every time I saw that guy for 2 years, he was with my buddy. And all of a sudden I saw him one night. I go, "Where's your buddy?" "Oh, he had somewhere to go." 2 days later, the deal fell through at Fox. I go, "Ain't that a bitch?"
Wow.
Please.